Hi friends, my name is Akhil Ahmed and today we are going to learn how to export data from a SQL Server table to a CSV file. So we have some data in the test data table. It has around 1000 number of records and 5 columns in it. So we will be going to see how to read data from a SQL Server table and write it to a CSV file. So let's see how to do that. We have SQL Server Data Tools 2015 installed on my machine and we will be going to use this to create the SSIS package. So as we are going to read data from a SQL Server table and write it to a CSV file, so we are going to use the data flow task. So just drag and drop data flow task from the SSIS toolbox into the control flow window. Configure data flow task so that it can read and write data. So as we are going to read data from a SQL Server table, so we are going to use the OLDB source. Just drag and drop OLDB source into the data flow task and double click OLDB source to configure it. Make a connection to the testing database as our source table is inside the testing database on our local server. So connection is already there. So click OK and then choose the table that we are going to read data from. In our case it is test data. We can also preview data by clicking preview button. So we can see data here. Click close and navigate to column. So there are 5 columns available here that we are going to read data from. Click OK. So we have configured the OLDB source successfully. It can read data from a SQL Server table. Now as we are going to write data to a CSV file, so just drag and drop the flat file destination into the data flow task and then connect the OLDB source blue arrow to the flat file destination. Data will flow through this line, through this path to the flat file destination. Configure the flat file destination so that it can write data to a CSV file. Make a new connection and from these available list of options choose the delimited, which is default. Click OK. We can write the flat file connection or we can leave it as it is. In this case we are going to leave it as it is and then browse to the location where we are going to write the data to. So choose it to all files and then we will be creating a blank file here. We can name it as exported data.csv. Click open. So now data will be written to this exported data file. Check the column names in the first data row. It will insert the name of the columns in the CSV file. Click preview, then click OK. Click on mappings to make sure that the columns from the source are mapped with the destination. Click OK. So now we have successfully created our SSIS package to read data from a SQL Server table and write it to a CSV file. From the debug menu, click start debugging. So it should execute the package. So it has written 1000 number of records to a CSV file. We can go to the file system and then we can see that. So this is the exported data CSV file. We can just open it, maybe in the text page. So we can see that data has been exported to a CSV file. Thanks guys for watching our video and do subscribe to our channel to see more video on SSIS topic. Thank you.